Sarpedon's death scene was the culmination of a well-known story, which became part of Homer's Iliad. Sarpedon was a brave and valiant warrior who had nothing but great values associated with him. But he was fated to die at the hands of Patroclus. The gentlemen to the left and right are Thanatos and Hynos, death and sleep. They are taking the body of Sarpedon on its final journey, under the watchful eye of Hermes, always the companion on this trip. Thanatos and Hynos are also the point of this brief foray into Greek art and culture, the reason why I wanted to place their images on a large ceramic vessel in the context of the symposium. There's more to the backstory of this scene than a valiant warrior dying, and everyone who looked at it knew where it fit in a larger narrative. Zeus was watching as Sarpedon led the charge on a heavily fortified Greek city. Tempted perhaps by what an all-around great and loyal guy Sarpedon was, Zeus saw him approach Patroclus on the battlefield and seriously considered intervening. Zeus even knew that his son was destined to be killed by this very Greek warrior, but maybe not here, not now, maybe a little later. Then his wife stepped in. Hera took things beyond the individual merit or deservingness of one guy and reminds Zeus of the big picture. She says, "Zeus, that's not a good idea. And the reason why is that if you do it, all the other gods are going to start doing it too. And then where would we be?" This was a convincing argument, so Sarpedon was killed. He threw his spear at Patroclus and missed. Patroclus threw his and didn't. Patroclus yanks his spear back out, as is clearly shown here. According to the story, when he finally gets it out, Sarpedon's spirit leaves the body through the hole. But Patroclus isn't done. He wants it all, and he actually gets the armor from the fallen warrior. That's about enough for Zeus. He finally intervenes and sends Apollo to rescue the corpse, a scene which the Iliad describes like this. "Up now, dear Phoebus, and move Sarpedon out of range. When you've cleaned the dark blood off his body, take him somewhere far away and wash him in a flowing river. Next, anoint him with ambrosia and put immortal clothes around him. Then you must hand him over to those swift messengers, Sleep and Death, twin brothers, to carry off with them. They'll quickly place him in his own rich land, wide Lycia, where his brothers and his kinsmen will bury him with mound and headstone, as is appropriate for those who've died."